It's not a lake. It's an Alan Wake 2 review.
What's up, YouTuber? I am B. Thanks for stopping by. Let's get into this one. But I got a big confession. I hadn't played Alan Wake 1 yet.
Move this man!
I know. But look, it only took the opening of this game to realize I was about to embark on something that was more special than anything I'd played in all of 2023. So I did what I felt was necessary. I went back to Alan Wake 1 Remastered. And although it wasn't that fun gameplay-wise, I gotta say, the story is where it's at. But, that's a tough one to recommend someone to go back to play. But if you can do it, it's worth it. It is worth it. And then I heard about Control. This game is Remedy's follow-up to Alan Wake 1, but it's not a direct sequel, but it is in the same universe. So you can find some answers to some of the questions you had in Alan Wake 1 in Control. And they build on that world amazingly. This game I recommend highly to anyone that wants to feel like an overpowered Jedi without a lightsaber. This game was so much fun, and I'm so glad I got to roll credits on it. I barely played this game in 2023, and I think it's been out forever, so you can get it pretty cheap. Definitely worth playing. But back to Alan Wake 2. After getting through Alan Wake 1 and Control, I felt more than ready to dive into Alan Wake 2. And man, the comparison from 1 to 2 is insane. The combat, so much better. Alan moves way better than he did in the first game. The visuals are beautiful. They just did such an amazing job building on the foundation they had from the first game. But man, did they add some bells and whistles to this thing. I just loved everything about this game as far as the detail, the sounds that you hear. Like, listen to this. It's so good. You start the game off as Saga Anderson, who's an FBI agent who's been sent to Bright Falls to investigate a bunch of murders that are going on. I'm not going to give away anything about the story because I really feel anyone interested in playing this game has to experience this whole entire masterpiece unspoiled. Absolutely unspoiled. I managed to stay away from spoilers. I'm not going to be that guy that ruins this game for you. All I'm going to say is Saga gives you the ability to go into this game without ever playing Alan Wake 1 to experience everything like she does. And then you get to play as Alan Wake in the dark place. And holy shit, the contrast alone between the dark place and Bright Falls, man, you really feel it. You see it and you feel it. It's empty, cold, sad, and lonely. And it's creepy. It is creepy. The Taken are all around you, and the way they animated them, where you can't tell if they're going to attack you or not, or if they're just walking by. These shadow people are straight out of my nightmares. Not going to lie. They straight up are. But Remedy didn't just make this place feel scary. They made it feel like a freaking nightmare, man. It gets pretty intense. But I got to say, it's awesome. And then they did this really incredible thing where they were using live action footage in the game, like cutscenes, even in the cutscenes, and then just in the game, like alone. Like I'm running through something and boom, all of a sudden there's a flash of a live action something. It's really done really well. And then there is, without a doubt, one of the greatest moments in video game history with one of the greatest songs ever, which I can't show too much of, but all I can say is Old Gods of Asgard. Oh my god, so good. There's just so many good things to say about this game. There's a mind place, there's a writing room, there's Just too many things. Too many things. Please play this game. Give it a try. I hope you're gonna love it, because man, there's just nothing like Alan Wake 2. And I cannot wait to see what comes next, because Remedy, my God, you made me not only a fan of Alan Wake without ever knowing what that game was about, but you got me hooked on Control, and guess what? You got me back for Alan Wake 2, and I'm coming back for Alan Wake 3 and Control 2 whenever that drops. This has been by far one of the greatest games I've ever played in my life, and I enjoyed it from beginning to end, and I think you will too. See you next time.